We now return to Let's Play SimCity. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna continue on here and attempt to finish a few things. First of all, we need to remove this because, indeed, these will not be able to intersect correctly the way they currently are. So, we're going to get rid of the sky bridge and instead put something else in the tower. Now, the tower's doing pretty okay. I don't really want to mess too much with that sort of thing. We need a lot of people, though, and we also need a lot of shopping. So, we're going to do a few things here. We're going to do a... I mean, we really could do a mall level, but we really kind of need more apartment levels. And of course, the more apartment levels we get, the more of the commercial demand that we require. Now, a large part of that is, of course, because I have removed a good chunk of... What are you people doing? Shopping alternatives. So what we're going to do now, I guess, is kind of remove some more of the various jobs, which will help cut down on that, and then replace it with the intended commercial. Just looking at this all looks kind of like it's abandoned, which is not cool. Okay, so anyway, let's do what? So it needs to be on the outside here. So we're going to get rid of, basically going to get rid of these. These should all be gotten rid of. There we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and do... It's almost like they're meant to go this way instead, but they really will fit better this way. So do that. Do that. And do that. And then we're going to get rid of these and let the shopping commence. One thing we can also do is get it over here. We do kind of need a bit more of the elites. So we're going to get that in here. And we're basically just going to keep trying to finish these off as best I can. Okay, now let's go hop over here real quick because I need to make sure I can research the nuclear reactor tops for my mega towers, and then we can utilize power. Do we have a research project for fusion reactor level? I guess we can have this one. What is the other one? Ground scrubber, advanced fusion reactor. Okay, well this is the one we can have, so air scrubber crown, that's all what we need with well, I mean, really, what do we want? Undoubtedly one is cheaper than the other. We really ought to open them all up, frankly. So we'll get that going. And then I'm going to need to probably send... Well, you know what? By the time this finishes... See, that's the thing. In order for this to get to where it needs to go, I'm going to have to sit here for a bit. So, maybe we shouldn't worry about the fusion thing. And maybe I should be more... Damn it, back out of there. Be more concerned with changing this over to an actual reactor level so I can utilize the reactor level and it'll be done. Because otherwise we're going to take forever. That might be... Oh, okay, it looks like it's going to go. Well, I'm not going to... Ooh, hold on. Killer on the loose. We need the best... Okay, we need more detectives. Do we not have enough detective... Oh, we don't have any detective. That's because I don't have a school of law. Right, we never got that. Okay. Well, let's turn this back on and see... Well, there's no way I could get there. It takes too damn long. Vertical turbines. Yeah, there's just no way. My God, that is a shit ton of students. Okay, well, 5% researched. I guess in that case, I will just let this sit here and run for a bit. Barring any major crises that suddenly pop up, I think nothing will change much in the city, so we'll be fine for that. I'm going to get this fusion reactor situated. I really ought to just go for the nuclear reactor so we can just finish this off. Because why would I be doing this? But I'm already 10% of the way. Yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just do both. By the time that one finishes, I'll have money to do another research project, and yeah. So I will be back in a minute. Alright, finally it is finished, so we are backing out of here before more problems arise, because there's some weird-ass thing going on where my money is fluctuating right now. A large part of it seems to be tied to the mega tower not getting enough water, despite the fact that I am not only producing my own, but I am also buying plenty. So, God knows what that's all about. But anyway, we are now going to add to our mega tower a okay, well, I take it that really, the concentrated solar array research project is what I actually needed to be doing, because there's not... So that must only be you guys that are able to build up the nuclear level? Alright, well, never mind then. We'll just keep playing until such a time as I need. We're in a deficit, so now is kind of when we're in a need. I could come over here. I could not, actually. And, wow, my frame rate is dropping like a mother. It will not let me... Oh, right, because it's... We had that issue. Idiotic issue that won't let me do that. Okay, well, let me... See, I may as well just use this, right? Because this is just wasted space if I don't use a wind generator or wave generator. But it needs control net, and that's why I wasn't using it. So what I actually need... So these need to get on board here real quick. So if I can build this up in a hurry, then I can plunk a thing on top of it. Let's get a sky bridge on top. Because if I can get a power thingy on there, this is going to be a problem, like, immediately. So let's go out. Am I not able to buy enough? Let's buy from Coal Town whatever it has available. So we should be good to go there, and then I'll be able to turn that down and take it out. We're looking to expand. Well, not right now, we're not. Right now we're looking to get everybody moving into these idiotic things. These do actually need control net. So I do need to build some control net centers in town here to make those work. Okay, but in the meantime, we still need way more of these. And we have unsatisfied job, or malls levels for them as well. So should I do... Well, see, because the thing is, right, I can kind of get these guys going and then connect them. So if I do like another apartment level and then a mall level on top of that, maybe even 2 mall levels, we will totally get that. These guys are not making any profit yet, but they will as soon as we start flipping over, I have a feeling. Increase satisfaction to attract residents. Well, what do you need? Raise the value of the land. Okay. Well, in that case, hold on a minute. See, now that's a bit of an issue. It's a little bit of an issue. This has a park. How is it developing its own... God damn it. How is it developing its own? Just based on those? Okay. Well, I can do that too. We'll do simple walkway. What do I have here? Simple walkway. Simple walkway. Yeah, okay, we'll just continue on with that, I guess. Unless we want to make it different, so we'll make it different. There, how's that? That may change the demographics around here just a little bit. I guess that'll be okay. It's just going to mean these numbers are going to fluctuate wildly. So that'll get there. What do we need now more of? Unsold goods. We're actually perfectly fine on all this. What we actually need is a secondary mall level for those guys. Now, do we have... Not in here, we don't. What we actually need is really more commercial. We actually kind of need to get rid of maybe some of these, which are building up. They're building up into the higher wealth, well, medium wealth. We actually need to get rid of some of those and maybe plunk down. I think we can probably afford to get rid of some of these, actually. I already removed, or attempted to remove, god damn it. Whatever. Remove some of those, so we will... Let's see how that goes. You know what, if I do... Well, no, because if I do that... Well, no, okay, I think it'll work this way. It'll force itself to grow bigger in that direction. Now, land wealth-wise... Those are going to be lobies, so those are going to satisfy not the ones we need. And we're hurting for money, because I just destroyed a bunch of my money-making industry. What is your problem? Still annoyed, though they had low land value. Well, whatever. These guys don't think so. These guys are building up in a hurry. So that actually ought to take care of the unsatisfied positions there. This juggling is kind of a pain in the ass. Still have available jobs, meaning we need more of these people. I just really want to get it up there and boost it. Let's go ahead and add that road back in. Sky bridge. It's not, that doesn't cost me money. I mean, it does, but not upkeep money. Which is better. Okay. You guys are having issues of what? No shopping. Well, it's mostly all... Criminy. There's a huge issue with that. Let's take a look here then. I feel like this is getting out of hand just a little bit. So I could start destroying some of these, which would eliminate both the needs and the... Okay, I like that idea. Let's do that. There is high industrial demand. Well, if there was in fact such a thing, we don't have enough garbage collection now? Is that what's going on here? Oh, fuck me. Okay, well, it's time to go back to Mineral Town. See, even if I get a disposal and I don't have the ability, I'd have to go back into Able City and open that up, because I need the quantum thing. This is how many I've got. So we're already sending 4 over there. So let's delve back in here. Where are you? Right here. And then we need another truck. Okay. Get over to here. And we will... Oh, damn it. What? You... There. Yeah, in order to get a waste disposal level on my mega towers, I would actually have to go research that, which is currently not something I'm capable of doing, but I perhaps will need that more than anything else, actually. I wonder if one waste disposal level connected via road would take it from all of those. It's possible, actually. But I think the bigger we build these up, the more we're going to need it, because we're not going to be able to send it out. New satellite has been launched. Okay, cool. Building those up, that's good. Did get rid of a small chunk. Could probably do another one, actually. Because we're not really... What we really need are medium wealth. That's where we're kind of hurting right now. And one place to get medium wealth, I guess, would be over here. Not quite mega tower, huh? What does that even look like? Hold on. You know. But what is it? It's residential. See, I don't actually need these. I need it to be more commercial. And these, those land values are low. But over here they're high. Higher. And you can kind of see in there. So what we're going to have to do now is put back in these type of... Oh, I guess I took them out. Nope, they're in here. The tall tree rows. So we need to put those in along this street as well, I guess. How far do they go? All the way to the top? Pretty much all the way to the top. Up in here, anyway. We'd have to get rid of this one, and then we'd probably build one there. Although I didn't necessarily want these... Well, these don't even have a value, it doesn't look like. How is this? Okay. Approval rating of 85. Have we not? Oh, we totally have, and I've just been ignoring it. Not good. Not good. We'll put this... Yeah, we'll put it on the front just so it looks like the other one. Whatever. Okay, Jesus. So, where are we at here? So basically I need to tear down all these big structures. That's going to be great for my budget. Alternatively, I can just put them in on the side here, which is perhaps a little less destructive. If I do it this way... No, they're not going to go. Okay, well, that kind of takes care of that whole thing then, doesn't it? So what are these? Are these tall trees? Tall, short? They're tall. Okay. No, we'll just go ahead and do that. We're not going to be able to do it here. Pretty much going to destroy this whole thing if we do this, but, well, that's how that goes. So I could put it here, and that looks like it would cross into the road? That's bizarre. That helped a little bit there. I still got this little marker here. Robbery is in progress. Oh. What are you going to do about that? Still with the billions of jobs, but also the major unsatisfied mall levels. Now, I don't really want to put mall levels in. I think if I want to do satisfaction for that stuff, it's going to be down in here, especially since we can wipe out some. Now, what I should really be doing is looking for land value of the residentials and then converting those. So what we're going to do is just add one more of these and just finish off this stupid tower. And if I can put a crown on there that allows me to generate power, then we can stop purchasing that, which... Where is that? Is that a deal? Somewhere we got a deal. You know what? I could just start paying off some of these stupid loans, and that would probably start paying for itself again. Let's do that. Let's pay off one of the big ones. Okay. Buildings are popping up, which is always fun and interesting, but at the same time it's very nerve-wracking because it could potentially change something that changes everything. Do we even really need this? What am I even doing with it? Delivered 1,000 crates of computers today. Okay, we're done with that. We're actually done with this. So I'll shut this down because we've sold whatever we had here. What am I guess I could use it to... Are we getting enough freight? How do you check for freight, by the way? Is that a thing? I don't believe it is. Doesn't really show. Well, whatever. Anyway, as far as needing... See, I would like to add these levels. Holy shit. I just put back a ton of jobs. This was eating so many jobs. Okay. Well, lesson learned there. The garbage is starting to smell. We still having those issues? We really oughtn't be. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to go off camera and do more researching, which sucks, but I think I'm gonna have to get rid of whatever that one was to get my quantum in there so that I can now swap over and start generating the other levels. We've also got to make room for a Skynet. Got a new upgrade here. Let's see what we've got. Let's go ahead and put that one in. Approval ratings are gonna get me there for this stuff anyway. All this garbage can't be safe. Okay, well, perhaps we need to generate our own then. I don't know. Fire station can stay put as it is right now. Otherwise, I would love to get that in here. These are all working. Okay. Well, shit, I don't know. At this point, all I really want to do is just build these mega towers and get them done, and then just call it good. So, as far as futurizing goes, some of this stuff is going, some of it is not. But the town is looking, it's not looking as clean. Not looking as clean future, and I wonder if that's just because of densities. I mean, not really. Maybe it's because they're all elite densities? I don't know what the difference is. This is not giving me the shining towers that are over there. And we're looking at high density. Oh, whatever. Major industrial demand, though. And that's just something that I don't believe we're really going to be able to handle unless I take out whole sectors. I could put more industry over here. What are these? Commercial. See that desperate commercial that we need. That actually not anymore. Now we've kind of gone overboard with it. So let me pause that. Get this out of here. And then we will... Now, am I building it that way to keep the land tapped down? I feel like in this particular instance, if I had put these on the outside, then there'd be something there to fill in. Like we could get at least one more building. Plus we wouldn't have these guys on the inside. Well, let's experiment with that. We'll put them on the outside, And I should be able to get a long one. Well, maybe not on this side, because this does squeeze down a little bit differently. We'll just do it like the rest. Now, getting rid of these is going to cause a little bit of havoc. But see, there's demand for this industrial, but this is perhaps not the best way to do this, because it's already giving me jobs and the unsatisfaction of goods and all this other crap that the balancing act now is getting tedious, because this is a mashup of different things going on here. I need to balance the one thing in order to balance another thing, and then it's not quite the same as the rest. It doesn't necessarily mean the same changes. Okay, so we should be able to be level 8 now, and hold on, I'm going to pause that. Level 1. Solar powered generator. Where the hell is my... So how do I get the nuclear... If I can't put it on here, and I can't put it on here, where did I get the nuclear powers from? Because that's the... Hold on. That's a thing. Like... Why do we need... What do I need alloy for? What was that? So why would I be able to research this shit? Reactor level. Oh. It's not a crown, it's a level. Okay. Well, maybe that'll help with the other mega tower just a little bit then. We can add that level right now, for example. But do I need to now that I can add a crown on there for solar power? Okay. 200 megawatts, 1200 an hour. Requires a ton of control net and is nowhere near as useful. Oh, I guess we've discovered what I'm going to be doing with that then. Criminy. Well, it puts on 1200 an hour, which I can definitely afford, but I mean, does it really matter? Would I be recouping anything from what I'm now purchasing outside? We are using all of Omega City 1's power and almost all of Gastown's power. It would be good, therefore, to produce our own. So yes, we will go ahead and just do that. Get the Gen 1 solar power on there, and we'll wait for that. What are they complaining about? Too much garbage. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe we need to go swap out for a quantum so that I can get in there, and oh god, I'm not looking forward to going back in there because it's balanced right now and it's working, even though problems fluctuate throughout the city. Well, I guess we're going to have to do it because right now this is causing chaos. So, I will end this one here, and I will see you next time.